Next level mindset.
And when I got to Cody, I had like $9. And so I found a campground where they'd let me pitch my little one-man pup tent. It's $6 a night. I remember it. And I stayed at that one because they had a shower house. And I'm like, I'm not going to become a scrubby homeless person, you know. So I stayed there and I just started calling every ranch, every dude ranch, every outfit, every day, calling. I ran out of money, and the lady who owned that campground there, she told me, she said, my dad needs somebody to haul hay. So I went and helped him, and he paid me $15 for hauling hay like this. Came back, another night stay, another supper. Next day, she said, if you'll police the campground for cigarette butts, I'll give you a bowl of soup and a sandwich and another night stay. So I did. And then the next day, one of the outfits called me back, came in, sat down and interviewed, and I threw my bedroll and everything into the back of their truck and went out and went to work.
Next level mindset.
They are the animal that everything that eats meat wants to eat. And so they have a complete different instinct. Their instinct is everything wants to eat me. You know, we wake up of a morning and we say, you know, I want to be a trophy husband. You know, that's my goal. I read it. Okay. What do I want to go get today? The horse wakes up and says, I don't want to get eaten today. Two totally different instincts. All right. So to be able to build a communication with a horse, we have to move into their world and learn to speak, but learn to think how they think. Well, I mean, we can say men and women are the same thing. You know, the women are different from men. They have a different way of thinking. And like I said, my wife, I've been married almost 34 years. And even today, there's things I say, and she absolutely, what she heard is not what I said, you know? And so I have to, and vice versa.
Next level mindset.
I spent a winter in Fort Yukon, which is above the Arctic Circle in Alaska, staying with a fella. And I had a little 180, a little Cessna 180 bush, I think it was 180. And we were flying out, and it was dead of winter. It was like 30 below zero. And in the back of that plane, we had like 100-pound propane tank, a transmission out of a van, some spare tires. And so we're flying back south to Fairbanks. And when we landed as we're touching down in Fairbanks, we had a crosswind. And so you kind of tilt the plane as you're landed into that crosswind. And so as we touch down, and I'm sitting up on the co-pilot on the passenger side, I see the landing gear go wrong, the wheel and everything go rolling off across the tundra. And so I reach over and I'm like, hey, is that supposed to? And then that strut came down and hit, and we flipped and ground looped and carried on the runway.
With all of this washing machine
all
ingredients
in the
inside.
Ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding.
There's a transmission out of a half-ton Chevy van and a 100-pound propane bottle, and
just flying around.
Yeah, it didn't hit us, which is good. But we stood out on that. Of course, I was wearing cowboy boots. So we're standing out on the runway in Fairbanks waiting for FAA to come out, and it's 30 below zero, and they come out and inspect it. Then we picked up the wing, a bunch of us, and pushed the plane off the runways. And then I had to catch 2 more flights that day to get back home.
Next level mindset.